How does an accelerator pump work? What does it do? In what vehicles is it in? Why aren't they used anymore? And when does it work? Well, an accelerator pump or accelerator pulser, I've heard them call a whole bunch of stuff. But basically, when you push open the throttle, if you don't have an accelerator pump, the engine will bog down and sometimes it'll kick back up and then start revving up. But if you do have it, you just stomp on the gas and it goes. It doesn't stall, it doesn't slow down, it just goes. Speeds up real quick. Why? Because the accelerator pump, what it's doing is pumping a whole lot of extra fuel into the carburetor every time you push the gas pedal forward. A whole lot of extra. Like a teaspoon of fuel for every single pump. That's a lot. That's enough to run the engine for 15-20 seconds. Most of them anyways. At an idle anyways. So, why aren't they used anymore? Because the EPA don't like carburetors anymore. Carburetors don't get as good a fuel economy as fuel injection does. And, well, fuel injection, plain and simple, it's better. Can't fix it as easy when it goes bad. But it's more reliable, puts out more power, it's more fuel economical. That's just altogether better. I don't like it because I like carburetors. There's no changing my mind on that because I can work on a carburetor on the roadside. Literally. If I have a couple wrenches in my pocket and a screwdriver, I can fix a carburetor and nothing flat. Anywhere I want. So, when does it work? It only pumps, it only works when you stomp on the gas. And it's only in carbureted vehicles. Now, how does it work? Let's take a look. So, right here I have a 1962 International Lodestar 1600 with a 304 cubic inch V8 with the 2-barrel Holley 350 CFM carburetor. So this backfires a little. It's running a hair lean. I need to adjust it, which I need to get good fresh fuel in it first. The fuel that was in it is 15 years old, so fired right up on it really. But let's take a look, and I'll probably show you a backfire in case you were wondering what those look like. So to get in and start it, here's the millennial anti-theft device. The millennial's stealing this thing. So when I push on the gas, you're gonna probably see a whole bunch of flames shoot out because of a backfire. And you're gonna see in there, you're gonna see a whole lot of squirting. See that squirting in there? That's the accelerator pump working. Now I'm just going to open the throttle a little bit, and it's still going to pump, and it's still going to shoot a lot of fuel in there, but it's not going to continue to shoot a lot of fuel in there. It's just a little pulse. Basically, it's a booster because the engine, it cannot pull fuel in with the air at low RPMs, not in a mass amount anyways. Sorry, this foot latch is in the way. And so that's what the accelerator pump is for. Now to show you it's not just the engine pulling it in, I'm going to shut it off. Been a while since I've seen that. Tried to run backwards. And I'm going to pump the gas. And it's still going to spray. But watch. So when you getting into an old vehicle and someone says pump the gas, what you're doing is when you're doing that, don't do that on a modern vehicle. It does it on its own, okay? It does it on its own. The computer does it for you. When you're doing this on an older one though, what you're doing is moving the accelerator pump to squirt extra gas in there. Now on this is the choke knob right here, which I absolutely love. I'm going to show you how that works. So the carburetor wants to pull, or the engine wants to pull extra fuel in order to start easier. I hope I've got the right one. Yep. Did you see that? If it can't pull as much air in, it has to pull more fuel in. And so, along with the accelerator pump, pumping the gas pedal, and the choke, you can manage to get these started when they're cold. Now, a modern one with fuel injection, a modern vehicle, the computer just tells the injectors to squirt more fuel into the engine. Does it automatically. You don't have to pump the gas or anything. It just does it. Don't ask me how, it just does. So with this, what you're doing is you're dumping extra gas in there. Now it's the same as getting like a ketchup bottle or something and filling it with gas and dumping a little down the carb throat when you first start it up. It's the same as that, but now you don't have to pull the air filter off or fill up a ketchup bottle or something like that with diesel or gas. Not diesel, gas. You're automatically pumping it in when you're doing this. Now, when someone says not to pump this too many times, here's why. An engine cannot have too much fuel. If it has too much fuel, it won't start. See, now I don't know if this is going to start or not. I had to keep the gas wide open for it to start because I gave it too much fuel. Now, if I don't pump the gas pedal, shut it off, start it back up, add an idle, fires right up because I didn't pour any extra in there. Now this is after it's hot. Now I almost flooded it pumping the gas like that. I'll show you. Right there's the accelerator pump right below that cylinder. So we can actually simulate pumping the gas pedal without opening the throttle by pushing on this little lever right here. It's giving it too much fuel. And it can't run with too much fuel and too little air. So that's how an accelerator pump works. That's it. Hope you liked, or hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe if you would. Thanks for watching.